Okay, finally back to this level. Pure Fawful, switch it up. Actually, I'm saying finally back to this level, but that's only because I've done the next week's batch of Mario Maker levels already. While you guys, this is the very next video after my attempt at this level, isn't it? Yeah, well, anyway, whatever the case, I've kind of mastered the beginning now, so the P-switch jump is no problem at all for me, but I still think it's a little ridiculous to make players do that right at the beginning. However, there is one thing I have to confess. I don't know how to do the Yoshi blind jump, quote unquote. I don't know how you did it, Dominic. I don't know how you figured out the solution, because really, it's just ridiculous. As far as I know, it's all luck. Which is why I specialize in thinking outside of the box, so that I can solve problems like this, using my big brain and whatever. In this case, I'm actually gonna catch that P-switch floating in the air going through that track, and use it as a block, quote unquote, to enter that door right above me immediately. So I can just get the power block or go back through the door, and then basically I've already solved the Yoshi blind jump by not doing the Yoshi blind jump at all. Now, in case some of you paid attention, I was like spending a great deal of time trying to place that trampoline in the proper position, because if it's too far away, it's gonna despawn. And you really have to use the maximum reach of Yoshi's tongue to grab that P-switch, because otherwise the trampoline will despawn. Yeah, you really have to be careful, because it guarantees you the power block if you succeed, but if you fail and go too far, then you're stuck and you have to start a level over. Yeah, now this part, it's really easy, but it's also really tedious. It is, however, possible to throw that P-switch straight up to the platform immediately, like not having to bring it up like this. Really take your time, and do not hold the run button when climbing the vine. You might accidentally grab the P-switch again and then accidentally press it, because it happened to me once. This is fairly self-explanatory. This part, it's still possible to do it even if you only get like one trampoline to the note blocks, but it's much easier if you bring both of the trampolines right away. This part you have to do a sort of kind of trampoline jump after throwing it in the air. It is possible to do it by laying it down in the air, but I find that it's easier to just throw it into a wall and have it bounce back towards you, then jumping off of it. However, if some of you are interested in seeing me do an actual P-switch jump, you guys will get to see me do it in the upcoming challenge video this Saturday. Now, I'm making some actual progress. This Goomba, not too difficult to jump on it. You just have to be running when you jump, because that's how you're gonna be able to jump high enough to actually jump over it and not crash right into it. What you have to be careful of is to make sure the second Koopa right here is not at his absolute lowest, because otherwise you will not reach this spot. Now, right here, I hate the rest of this level, but this part right here, I really, really like. I wanted to say this in the previous video, but unfortunately I ran out of time and it never got to this far, but I really liked seeing this part when I was going through this level in the edit mode, because it really requires you to think of how you're gonna solve this. It took me like a good 5 minutes in the edit mode to finally see that there was in fact a way to reach that axe to finish the level. There is another way, but it's a lot riskier, so I didn't bother showing it. But yeah, Fury Fawful beaten. I would have beaten it before, but I just ran out of time and patience and just didn't feel like bothering back then. I understand that a lot of people were upset at my frustration, but that's just how it is. I spend a great deal of time playing your Mario Maker levels, and I finish off with the challenge levels now, and it's very easy for me to get frustrated at my inability to beat some of your levels, not to mention my inability to admit defeat. But yeah, whatever the case, the only part I really enjoyed of your level, Dominic, is the end. That part with the P-switch and all the munchers above the turn blocks. I really like that part. The rest I felt was too luck-based, too easy to break, or just straight up not all that fun. Well, I suppose the part with the Goomba was also okay, but it's really the end that I really liked. If the level had been just the end, I would have starred your level. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed this and hope you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.